Welcome subscribers to my channel, Mad Brad's Customs, and yes, watch this video today. We got a lot going on, and I want everybody to know, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, hit the notification so you will get all my stuff, and yes, that was Gunner going through, but anyway, please subscribe. Watch the video. Okay, on today's video, we are working on a bezel. Picked this up out of a junkyard here in South Carolina that does nothing but Mustangs, 74 to 04. And the man's got a nice yard full of them, maybe 300 or 400 different ones. But anyway, if you need any kind of parts, contact me. I know how to get a hold of him, and I can look up whatever you need, especially interior parts, transmissions, motors, anything out of a Mustang. He does have some Rangers, he does have some Thunderbird stuff. But anyway, let's move forward. So I was able to get everything he had already pulled out, which was 3 black and 1 gray. Now the gray was a little more money because they're harder to find. The parchment colors are getting hard to find. And if anybody knows anything, traveling junkyards, the shade tree mechanics of the world that just want an instrument cluster or something else in the dash of a Mustang, they will just break these instead of taking a T20 and taking these 2 screws out and taking it out, set it off to the side if they don't want it, or go ahead and buy it and resell it. These things are on other sites like eBay and stuff for, I've seen them as much as $199 plus $39 shipping. So anyway, I grabbed everything the man had. And I had to travel 2.5 hours to him, and I have the other ones for sale if anybody needs them. Of course, I'm asking the same thing. 140 will ship to you. I have 2 blacks, and I have 1 black that I've already painted this color, and I have a gray one. Anyway, let's move on. So the first thing with these things, because a lot of people smoke, you'll have a lot of nicotine on this stuff. Now they've already been cleaned with Windex, a glass cleaner, twice yesterday to let them sit overnight to dry. And now I'm going to scuff them a little bit with a Scotch-Brite pad. You don't have to do nothing to make this stuff adhere to plastic because it's designed for it, but it needs a little bit extra help. Then I'm going to wipe it down with some wax and tar remover, and then we're going to wipe it again with a paper towel and dust it off a little bit and paint it. All right, here we go. Let's do the scuffing. And I'm going to tell you right now, these things will break on you, so just be careful. And they break right in here more than anything. This is a very weak area, and when people pull them off, they just grab them right here and just break it all off without taking the screws out. But if somebody's paying attention and taking care, they can pull these things out and not break them. They can put them back in a couple of times. You just can't horse them because they're old. Let's face it, 04 was the change, so you won't see these anymore, not unless they're in a junkyard or actually on the car in your driveway. So if you want to take care of it, do it right, just be careful, because they are hard to find, and the ones that are out there now, like I said, they're pretty expensive for a piece of plastic, but there is no remake of these. Don't get me wrong, I think it's Axel is making one that has the 2 gauge like the Roush models are. And that you can get brand new. I think it's up there a couple $100. Then you got to buy gauges to put in them extra holes. But anyway, I elected to try to keep it factory because I already have a gauge pod with my fuel regulator gauge on it. And should I promote them? Well, anyway, it's a performance fuel monitoring gauge. They didn't give it to me. I had to pay a lot for it. And the benefit of it is making sure that you don't lean out your vehicle if you're turboing it or if you're actually trying to supercharge it or something like that. Okay, so I pulled all clean rags. Now I'm going to wet them down with this wax and grease remover, and we are going to clean this baby up. Just a little light washing, that's all you gotta do. And remember that if you are cleaning it, definitely after your last wipes, make sure you're not touching the painted surface anymore. Because you will leave a fingerprint or something of grease on it that will show up in your paint job. So do your darndest not to touch it. Yeah, see how much dirt you get off after sanding? So yeah, you definitely got to wipe it. And I'll let it dry, and I'm going to wipe it again. That way we know we're clean. Get around these knobs real good because your hand's always pulling on that. Make sure there's no grease there. And most of the other stuff I don't guess you ever touch them, but anyhow, that's where we're at with it. They're looking good, looking clean. For some reason that stuff makes my nose run. Anyway, alrighty. I don't want to be the YouTuber that is not showing y'all how to do things. There's some that are making big money, I mean, off of YouTube, and I mean, it's crazy. I make nothing off of it. I need the subscribers. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. I'm up to 404. I'm getting the hours of watch time that I need. I'm just not getting the subscribers. People watch it, watch what I do, and that's good, and I thank you for that. But anyway, let's hit the subscribe button right now. I'm doing nothing but wiping. You'll see a subscribe button on all my stuff. And if not, just go to my channel. You'll be able to subscribe. I've got over 400 videos out there. I used to do guided fishing for many years, 37, 40 years, long time me. But anyway, I did a lot of filming back in them days for YouTube. And I was just doing it so my customers could actually get home and go show their kids what they caught or show their friends what they caught. And that was advertising for me because, of course, at that point in time, they go, yeah, I was with Captain Brad's Guide Service. And guess what? Them people, they would love the video, love what they saw. And guess what? When it come time for them to want to go fishing, guess who they call? Captain Brad. That's right. Anyway, never falsified my fish catching. I never falsified anything that I do in the building of cars. I try to be as honest as I can. Let me roll over here a second. And let everybody know that you can't get honest people in the world. They're out there. Good luck finding them anymore. Alrighty. So, take a little break, let that sit for a little while. When I come back, we will shake the can now, and we'll be ready to spray this. Alright. Hold on for me. Be right back. Alright, YouTubers, Mad Brad here. We are painting a bezel, the color of my car, which this is trimmed from Duplicolor, and it's as close as you're going to get to the factory color. I think you can order some of that from some of the big parts houses that supply Mustang stuff. I'm not sure, I didn't do any research on that. This will be close enough, and I want to let you know these things are for sale if you need them, and I can paint them whatever color you want to. This one here is going to match my car because that's the way it is, and the car is getting finished up. We put a Terminator motor in it, supercharged everything. It's an '01 Cobra. It is got new seats put in it. We're doing a back seat delete. I'll film that. But for right now, we are putting paint. So my first coat is going to be like a tack coat. That's all we want to do, just a little bit of misting on it, just to get a good tack coat on it. And what that does, it gives you a basis of something for the paint to grab onto other than that plastic. And so that's all you do. And you don't have to wait for it to dry totally. You don't want that. Anyway, what you got to do is just let it sit here and tack up. And also what that'll do for you, guess what? If you got anything that's gonna have a reaction to it, it's gonna show itself now and you can let it dry and then sand it. All right, this is the second one, and the reason I am painting it this color is because I already got somebody that is wanting one painted this color. So now, I want to let you know we got to start with the edges, because these edges will show, so you got to paint them. Don't miss your edges. They do show up. So I start with my fuller coats on the edges. So I know I got that covered. And that way my overspray ends up, boy, it flies in here, really? Not affecting the rest of the bezel. All righty. Now we know we got our edge coat good. Let's go ahead and try to do us a good full coat on the whole bezel. We're going to start at the top and work down. Remember to watch how far you are from spraying something and keep it consistent as possible, because you do not want to spray at different depths away. It will really make your paint messed up looking. And I think it'll be good. I'll put one more coat on it, let that dry a little bit. And that looks good. Boom, Mr. Fly. I can't believe I got a fly in here. It's my kind of luck, right? Get everything right, get a fly. All right. See it packing up good. Let's go ahead and see if we can put another full coat on it. And then we'll let it dry overnight. I want to let y'all know I did order a carbon fiber overlay. Is that right? Yeah, it goes over this. And I ordered it last Friday. It said free 1 to 3 day shipping. Well, as of yesterday, it's coming from New Jersey. And these people sell a lot of vinyl, a lot of stuff. It seems like they're a pretty big company. But you buy something from them and it's a lie, because today is Wednesday. I ordered it Friday morning. But the shipping still says it hadn't left New Jersey. So I called them. I called them yesterday. And I go, why does it say it hadn't left? Well, we're waiting on U.S. Postal Service to pick it up. Okay, well, as of this morning, it still says U.S. Postal Service hadn't picked it up. I don't know what's going on with them people, but I won't even call their name. It was our vinyl, something like that. That's probably not the real right, correct name. But anyway, don't use them. That's pretty pitiful. If I get it, I'm sending it back. I'm not even going to use it. All right, let's go for a wet coat, which slows down, same distance. You see a little bit more paint going on. Painting the inside first, painting the outside. Wow, he loves this paint. If you keep him off of it, we'll be all right. All right, now let's stand it up and get the bottoms. All right, looking good. I think we're there. Supercolor cans do not spray well at different angles. How are you putting out paint cans that don't want to spray right? I don't understand that. But anyway, all right, YouTubers, there it is. All we got to do is let it dry. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel. I think I'm at 404. Sure, I could start doing some ads and crazy things at 500. I got my watch hours are in. People are watching the video, but you're just not hitting the subscribe button. It's so easy. Just go bing. Give me the subscribers that I need, and I can actually do more than what I'm doing right here in my house garage. It's all about helping you guys out and helping me out to get to that point. All right, don't forget, like and subscribe. Mad Brad's Custom. We are out.